We are out here on Railroad Avenue. Railroad Avenue is a corridor enhancement project. It will have wide sidewalks on the west side of the roadway, regular sidewalks on the east side of the roadway, doing some aesthetic improvements. We're transforming it from a more industrial type roadway section to a more pedestrian and multimodal friendly type roadway. Construction started in December with some utility work that were bored under the railroad tracks, which caused it to have a complete road closure. Now that we're into phase two shifted all the traffic over to the west side of the roadway while the contractor works on the east side of the roadway. Part of phase two, they're doing utility upgrades. They'll build the east side of the roadway, curb and gutter, all the sidewalk. And then once they build that, they'll go into phase three. They'll shift traffic again. Once they shift traffic again, they'll build the west side of the roadway. And then phase four, they come back and build the middle of the roadway. Currently, we are on schedule. Project scheduled to be complete summer of 2025. When this project's done, it will create a much more user-friendly corridor. This area now is transformed from between Gain Street and FAMU Way. Between the Gain Street and FAMU Way projects, they're very, very pedestrian-driven and multimodal driven. So this project will improve that. It'll improve the pedestrian friendliness, the multimodal use, as well as create a more aesthetically pleasing corridor. When driving along the Railroad Avenue corridor and Gaines and FAMU Way where it ties in, be really cognizant of the construction workers and what's going on in the area. The other thing to be aware of is during construction there may be initial delays, partial delays where the contractor may have to temporarily stop traffic, do a little bit of work, and then there also will be lane shifts throughout the duration of the projects. All the business entrances are open during the duration of construction. We will maintain business access. So in order to draw attention to the business entrances, we have some business signage up that shows business entrance, business open, and it also calls out the business name. And as those are needed, those will be moved, they'll be added. When we get into phase three and it shifts, we will then put some of the same similar type signage on the west side of the roadway. Once this project's complete, it'll provide a very pedestrian and multimodal friendly corridor. It will provide wide sidewalks on one side, sidewalks on the other side, a bunch of landscaping on both sides of the road, and we're creating medians in the middle of the roadway. So it'll create a very user-friendly roadway when it's complete.